Hello, disc golfers. Today I am going to be going over the course and a little bit of the history of the course, and then we're going to jump right into a little bit of fundraising. Just to make a long story short, or make it real quick, the vice mayor of Harriman reached out to me and asked if I wanted to design a disc golf course. I agreed to meet him at the land so I can look at the land to see if it was anything worth putting a disc golf course on, because everybody knows that the land's a big deal. When I got here, the land was kind of small, not as big as you would like when you're going to design your first disc golf course. Anyway, I told him to let me check it out. Give me a few days. Let me check it out, and I'll get back to you. So I walked around the land, saw a lot of potential there, and ended up taking on the deal. Part of the deal that I made once I saw kind of the potential of it is I'll design the course for free, but I get to put the pin locations wherever I want them for competitive play only. In return, I'll design a shorter version of it or a smaller version of it in order to accommodate recreational players. So the layout that I designed it's just for competitive play only. You'll never get to see it in recreational play. It's a little dangerous. It's just not gonna happen. Competitive play, you can get a little more structure on it, and you're better off like that. So 9 designs later, I put the baskets in. Now, it's a short course. I think it's one of those things that I honestly think that it takes more creativity to make a short course good than it does for a long course, because the long course, the holes just kind of present themselves. A short course, you got to kind of get creative to make everything kind of work out and make it happen and that kind of thing. One of the things that I did that you guys can just see right here where I'm at right now, I'm going to turn the camera around. This is an island. Excuse the mulch. It's one of those things. It's hard to get anybody to show up for a work day, but that's just disc golfers in general. I think everybody understands that. So 12 designs later, I got it pretty much laid out. There's 3 layouts on this course, or 3 pin positions on this course. We got the forest layout, we have the river's edge layout, which is kind of like a medium layout, will be used in recreational play here and there. And then we have my layout. I know you guys heard me call it my layout. It's actually called the Heavens Island layout, because in my opinion, if you shoot under par on the Heavens Island layout on just a simple breezy day, it's a good round. It's a solid round, very solid round on a short course. The reason why I designed, so what I did with this course is I actually turned a small course kind of like a big championship course and just shrunk it. That's kind of what that was the approach on it. And so it's good for recreational players, advanced players, things like people who don't really throw that far can still get the feeling of playing playing on a really good course. But again, it's only going to be used in tournament play, competitive play. This is not a layout that we're going to put, the pin locations, some of them are a little sketchy. So it's not a recreational thing. The only time you ever get to play this layout is that. So when I designed it, or when I was walking the land initially, there was another piece of land that the vice mayor said, hey, this is your all's too, but we need a bridge to get it. So got the 12 holes in, actually 13 on this side, and then 5 on the other side. The only problem is right now I need a bridge in order to do it. Now, it doesn't have to be a special bridge. It doesn't have to be anything like, I don't need a $50,000 bridge. I just need something that serves its purpose. Because there's some really sweet holes over there. I mean, it's just beautiful. Still got some river's edge stuff, and it's a little more open, so you can maybe add a little more length to the course, that kind of thing. Now, the course is not extremely short. It's got a par 5 in the Heavens Island layout. It's got a par 4, and then I'm about to install finish the par 4, the other par 4 today. So that's kind of thing. So fundraising. Biggest thing with me is, I guess you guys realize I'm not really the fundraising type guy, but sometimes you got to do what you don't really want to do in order to make things happen. So what I've decided to do is, after the bridge goes in, the very first thing I'm going to do before I design any other hole is I'm going to put a sign. And what that sign's going to have are names of people who donated for the bridge. So basically, I need a $10 donation. If you woke up this morning and drank a cup of coffee, I need a $10 donation. If you woke up this morning with bad breath, I need a $10 donation. If you woke up this morning next to a hottie, I need a $10 donation. If you woke up this morning and had a great night's sleep, I need a $10 donation. If you partied all night, I need a $10 donation. If you, let's see. If you have brown hair, I need a $10 donation. If you have a bald head, I need a $10 donation. If you have brown hair, $10 donation. Blue hair, $10 donation. The biggest thing that I need is donations. One of the things about dealing with city officials, county officials, government officials, anything like that, they want to see attendance. They want attendance up front, or when I run an event. And actually, here in a couple of days, I'm gonna post the information. Probably on the 14th or 15th, I'm gonna post information about any type of thing that's going on as far as what the disc golf community is doing for the Parks and Rec. Because we all know that the Parks and Rec, government officials, city officials, anything like that, they want to basically have something that's going to bring outside revenue into their city, and then they're supportive of it. Now, we've already been given the piece of land, but it's hard for me to go up and ask them, hey, I got a 13-hole course designed. You've given us this piece of land. Now I need a bridge so we can have PDG events. We need the community as a whole to show them that we're actually interested. And so I'm going to run a tournament on that. But before then, like I said, anything else, I need $10 donations. If you have a pretty smile, I need a $10 donation. If you have no teeth, I need a $10 donation. Blonde hair, blue eyes, brown hair, I need a $10 donation. And if anybody would like to donate more than $10, that's fine. But in order to get your name on the bridge, or the name on the sign after you cross the bridge, it's only $10. If anybody's interested in like hole sponsorships, I got a bunch of Mandos out here. I was going to do lifetime hole sponsorships, lifetime Mando sponsorships, things like that. But I really want y'all to come out and see the course before you even think about like hole sponsorships or Mando sponsorships or anything like that. Right now it is open for play. Anybody that plans on attending the tournament can come out and play this. Right now I have it in like a standard recreational layout, just so you can kind of get a feel of the course and that kind of thing. If you don't have the funds, but you want to donate to the cause, send me a DM. Just get in my DMs and let me know that, because I know what it's like to lose. I know what it's like to not have, And so I'll put you in. Your name will be on the sign, just because I understand that kind of thing. Personally, I am not going to be taking any donations. I have so much other stuff I have to get done before this event happens that it's just, my focus has to be on the course itself. So Knoxville Disc Golf Association, nonprofit organization, is going to be taking all of the funds. So therefore, I will post a link to this video, or get them to post a link to this video where, that gives you access to make the donations and stuff like that. If you support the cause, if you like disc golf, I need a $10 donation. If you don't like disc golf, I need a $10 donation. If you are just cool, I need a $10 donation. If you like me, I need a $10 donation. If you don't like me, I need a $10 donation. So keep that in mind. We're going to do $10 donations all the way up until the event. Once the event starts, we're going to shut off the $10 donations. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's one of those things. The course is beautiful. The course is unique. It's very, very, very fair. I brought a couple people out here, and just to make a long story short, it seems like the women are beating the men out here, if that gives you any type of indication of what kind of course this is. So keep in mind, keep your ears open. I'll probably post a flyer and then another video explaining the course and that kind of thing next couple of days.